Welcome everyone to an exciting new edition of Insider Moves. We finally get to take the Gears of War 3 beta for a spin so we can provide you with an exclusive look at some of the craziest, gnarliest, most jaw-dropping new features and weapons you'll have at your disposal. We've also got a wonderful little breakdown of the newly released, critically acclaimed Xbox Live Arcade game, Might and Magic: Clash of Heroes. And stay tuned for a little fatality-themed community challenge at the end of the show. Will you be highlighted right here on Insider Moves next week? You can be, and we'll show you how. Now, I knew Gears of War was back the moment I split an enemy with my old friend the Shotty. It felt just as it should. Responsive, violent, and oh so satisfying. There are loads of new features, major changes, and subtle tweaks that make the Gears of War 3 beta an education for longtime fans. Now with me to help explain some of the noteworthy changes is Larry Herb, Xbox Live's Major Nelson. Welcome to the carnage, my friend.
I am here. Thank you for having me. I am happy to be here, and I am even happier to have my old friend the Mortar right back at my side. Delicious. All right, where do we begin?
Well, now, I think we start off with the very first reveal for Gears of War 3 in the Ashes to Ashes trailer, the sawed-off shotgun. Now, this new bad boy is no joke. Trust me, my friends, it's 86 kinds of deadly, especially when played correctly. Now, you have to think of the sawed-off shotgun as a melee weapon, and you'll work violent wonders. Its range really is that short.
All right, now that's really true, but to compensate, its field of fire is super wide. This means you do not have to square yourself up perfectly to land a kill shot when firing from the hip. If they're in front of you at all and at point-blank range, pull the trigger, bam! The giblets will tell you the rest.
Now, next up is the Retro Lancer. Now, the Retro packs an enormous punch, but it sacrifices precision big time. It really shines, though, in mid to close range encounters, which is great for putting down charging opponents hoping to close in for that shotgun kill.
Of course, the new sexy for the Retro Lancer is its bayonet execution. It does take a couple of seconds to build up enough speed, though, so you can't just charge a few feet and land the kill.
Now, of all the new weapons on display in Gears of War 3, I have to say I think my favorite is the Digger Launcher, and here's why. It's essentially an anti-camping tool. When you fire it, it burrows underground and then pops up and explodes in the face of the first enemy it finds.
It's not lightning fast, though. You really have to think about when you're using it. This is a thinking man's weapon.
Now, the One Shot is also on display in the beta, and its name pretty much sums up its ability. One shot, one kill, simple as that.
It also takes a moment to charge before it's ready to fire, but when your shot lands, your enemy just doesn't die. They explode into tiny little bit of chunklets.
Okay, now let me tell you a little something about my favorite new ability. Not a weapon, but an ability, and it's called the Mantle Kick. Now, if you mantle over an object with an enemy on the other side, you'll knock them back, briefly stunning them. If you're quick enough and true on the trigger, you'll be guaranteed a kill with either shotgun.
Now, those are just some of the new weapons and features that you'll find in the Gears of War 3 beta. Of course, you'll be playing in the 4 maps you've seen throughout this segment: Old Town, Trench, Checkout, and Thrashball. And you'll be playing one of 3 game modes: Team Deathmatch, Capture the Leader, and King of the Hill.
All 3 modes are new to the franchise in their current form, so there's plenty to test, plenty to help Microsoft and Epic make the best Gears of War multiplayer they possibly can.